Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Shoujo Girl 900, but you can call me Shoujo. And today we are doing a chaotic Sims build where we're going to mesh up all kinds of Sims build challenges into one build. So let's get the chaos started. So before I even get into the game, I'm first going to this lovely page by the famous James Turner, formerly known as the Sim Supply, and we're going to do his random build challenge generator. And that's going to just be the tip of the iceberg for what we're doing today. So let's get randomizing. So I have clicked it 3 times, and this is what we've come up with. A first home, but that first home is 3 floors. I don't know how a first home can be 3 floors, but maybe they have a basement. We must build on a 50 by 40 lot. Yay! And my owner is a university graduate, and they love movies. They're afraid of trash cans and wallpaper, so maybe just no indoor trash cans. And painting the wall, so no wallpaper. It must have a garage. And our budget is $21,016. And include a platform in every room. Thanks, James. All right, so we've got that part. And of course, I want to make things a little more difficult for myself. So let's go on to the next part. The next part is taking just a little bit from James's Cass Family Challenge. And we know that our person is a university graduate. So we know that much. But let's see what else we're going to find out. 1, 2, 3. So I might do one more. I don't have Glimmerbrook, and I do really want this to be where they live to actually be where we're going to have the location. Hopefully, fingers crossed, because we do have that 50 by 40 lot, and I don't know that every place has that. So let's try again. Evergreen Harbor. I think Evergreen Harbor has that. So we're gonna have a young adult who is rude, a rocker, likes hip hop music, dislikes the guitar as well as trash cans and wallpaper, has a creepy walk. And, you know, was a university graduate. So maybe they graduated with an entertainment degree. They like movies too. Don't forget, they like movies. So that's going to be what we have for the inspiration for our sim. And finally, we're going to have a random number generator. And this, I was initially inspired, this whole thing was really inspired by watching one of Dr. Gluon's videos, actually his stream. And so we're going to figure out what the dimensions of each of the rooms are. We know there's going to be a garage. I figure there's going to be, you know, obviously kitchen, living room, bathroom, and bedroom. So garage, kitchen, living room, bathroom, bedroom. So 5 of those, but we've got 3 floors to be dealing with. So let's just see what happens, shall we? So let's go ahead and figure out the garage. The garage is going to be 3 by 5. Now let's try the kitchen. 4 by 2. It's going to be a very tiny kitchen. Okay, and living room. 10 by 2. Great. Living room, 10 by 2. Now we need a bedroom. 4 by 8. Wow. Now I did, if you noticed, my minimum is 2. I'm sorry. I wasn't I didn't want to do like a 1 by 2 or 1 by 1. That I couldn't. So I did limit it to being a minimum of 2 upwards to 10. So bedroom 4 by 8. Bathroom 4 by 6. So garage, kitchen, living room, bedroom, bathroom. Maybe I'll put, so we figured that the bedroom and bathroom could be upstairs. Garage, unless we have a basement kitchen and then the garage, and then we go upstairs for the bedroom. Let's see about putting in, let's also do a study room. So basically like an office. That could also be downstairs in the basement, maybe. Office is 10, wow, by 3. So we have an office. I'm not really big on dining rooms, but you know what? Let's go ahead and add one anyway. 6 by 7. A dining room that is 6 by 7. Okay, so just to recap, we have a garage that is 3 by 5, a kitchen that is 4 by 2, living room is 10 by 2, bedroom is 4 by 8, bathroom is 4 by 6, office is 10 by 3, and dining room is 6 by 7. So let's see, what else could we do that might make things a little bit more chaotic? Do we really want to get more chaotic than this? Yes. Yes, we do. Okay, so the last thing that I have here is going to be Plumbella's horrifying build challenge. And I'm going to combine a little bit of hers, and maybe I should have started with hers and then James, but you know what? It's all chaos, right? I'm just flying by the seat of my pants in regards to this challenge, and we'll just see how we can incorporate what this one does with everything else that we already have. So let's go ahead and randomize 3 times, because 3 is such a great randomizing number. So 1, 2, 3. The building style of your house is tiny home. That's not going to happen. It's going to feel like a tiny home, but it's not going to be like an official color or an official tiny home. The color themes will be white, yellow, and blue. So I've got colors, so I can add the colors. We already have our floors. We have 3 floors, and we know our rooms. We've got a budget. So there's that. It is for 1 sim, so that matches. And we have to use, I'm sorry, James, but Plumbella told me we have to use My First Pet stuff prominently. So we'll have, I believe, platforms and My First Pet stuff in every room. So that should be plenty of fun and plenty of chaos. So let's get into this build. Okay, so basically what I did was I got all of the dimensions out and kind of based it off of what type of room it was going to be. I could not find a 50 by 40 in Evergreen Harbor, so I got the biggest one, which is a 40 by 30. Don't know how logical it'll be for us to actually do a basement, so I'll probably will be doing 3 fours, maybe just doing, like an attic. So anyway, we've got a bedroom, living room, kitchen, office, dining room, bathroom, and then the garage. So I figure the garage is going to be kind of like the main area for how people are going to maybe get in. We'll kind of see. But I think what I'll do is a bit of a time lapse, see how things go, and add some voiceover later. So wish me luck. So the first thing that I did was basically try and put all of these like puzzle pieces together and figure out where they all fit. I already knew that the garage was going to be in the front and that we would have the dining room kind of in the middle and then having that kitchen. And then knowing that I needed 3 floors, I moved the office upstairs. So I got stairs in the office. And then also moving the bathroom right next to it actually kind of fit perfectly for there. Getting some more stairs so that I could get the 3rd level, which is the bathroom. But then I was like, no, instead I'm gonna put in this ladder. I was very aware of color schemes, so white, blue, and yellow were my main color scheme. And then of course I was gonna need all the cheats I could get in order to do a lot of this because I was on a budget and wanted to find anything in debug that I could use, especially regarding the cars and potentially any other things that might be hidden but would be useful. I really wanted this kind of garage door looking item. And it wasn't fitting, so I needed to move objects on. And now I'm going through figuring out what I want to do with the garage going into the living room. And then all of a sudden I'm like, oh no, I forgot about that I needed platforms everywhere. So I went and got the platforms in the living room and then realized that, I could actually have just a tiny platform that goes from the garage into I say living room, it's not the living room, it is the dining room. And then I was trying to figure out what exactly to do with the living room space. And I felt like there had to be a way to deal with the stairs. So I was trying to maneuver the stairs around so I had a little bit more space within the living room, going upstairs. And then I was searching for like ever to try and find the parenthood because the parenthood, well, you just saw it, not a door, but because I really liked it and it was, blue and it worked really, really nicely there. Doing a little bit of like a yellow for the cabinets. And then remembering that I need my first pet stuff needs to be in every room. Searching the yellow and the blue. Of course, Strangerville comes in clutch with all of their windows. And my first pet stuff does have some great blinds. So throwing those on there. And then I was just trying to find what I could use from my first pet stuff for the living room area. And I recognized that it would be easier or maybe better to actually have these spandrels going across instead of having these 2 kind of hallway areas. For some reason, I can't think of what they're called right now. But yeah, it is what it is. So just decorating, and of course remembering that, oh yeah, I need platforms in the living room. So I just put that giant platform in the living room. So I have the refrigerator on a platform, and then I have that one platform in the living room. And now I really wanted to get, because it's their first home, they're just out of college, and I knew that there were those debug beds, so I really wanted to get those. And I swore that there were these dining tables that cost next to nothing, that were from Eco Lifestyle, but I could not find them to save my life. There were some other things though, as I was looking through, that were actually really nice. But yeah, I searched way too long trying to find a cheap dining table. So I just found this one that was blue, is pretty, and then got these super cheap yellow chairs. And I really like this $45 end table, but instead I went for this yellow and blue, trying to find some stuff for my first pet stuff. Originally I went with Hammy in there, but then I also was putting in some other decorative things found those postcards, threw those in the garage, and then got that same table, actually moved that table over and put the super cheap TV on there. And I was looking for other knickknacks from my first pet stuff, but just wasn't really finding anything that I wanted. So now going through the bathroom, and of course you can build your own toilet, so there was that. And I was trying to figure out, okay, what to put in for my first pet stuff, and recognized, all right, yeah, that's, too expensive. And then thought I'd have a feature in the middle of this handcrafted wooden tub, and all of those rugs are all free, which I thought was amazing. Of course, realizing that, yeah, we need a cat door as well, so got that in there, trying to find a good blue swatch for the back of the walls, getting those nice yellow windows from Strangerville, and of course gotta have the table and desk from my first pet stuff. A lot of eco lifestyle and a lot of my first pet stuff, obviously. Strangerville windows all across the entire build. That became like a staple. That was a staple window, were those giant yellow Strangerville windows. And then I was trying to come up with, okay, let's figure out like a light blue for the outside, and I do end up changing that later. And then on to roofing. And I was actually pretty proud of myself on this roofing for the most part. I'm not good at roofing at all, and this was like a little weird build, but it actually worked out pretty well. I guess I just watched enough of some other simmers that things kind of have stuck, and just looking for something that would do that blue or yellow style for the house. And these particular ones just kind of worked. This is where I start changing up the outside siding of the house. And now I'm just randomly picking wallpaper, not wallpaper because we can't have wallpaper, but wall coverings. Realize that, oh, I forgot a platform. So let's just raise this up because that's where the bathtub is going to be. And then, oh yeah, I also need another platform here, and just moving that bookcase, that yellow bookcase there as well. And up now to the bedroom, and of course the bed itself should have its own pedestal. Recognizing that there's, that nice little glitch that comes in with the roof. Again, getting my first pet stuff up in the bedroom as well, and then moving everything back a little bit, because again, this is a huge lot, which I don't use to its full potential. I think eventually I was just kind of getting tired. I ended up failing truly on this because I forgot about the whole like rocker and movies that was required, and originally I was going to like subtract how much the Plumbellas had compared to how much James's had. But later on, I actually go straight with James's, the 2116, and I'm looking at the lot value, the full lot value whenever I select that. So in the gallery, it's actually not going to be the 21,016 simoleons. It's like, I think 16,000 or something. But this is where I realized, okay, let's kind of get this cheaper. I'm really close to that 2116. So I was trying to figure out, okay, how can I do that, only to then end up being cheaper, needing to add more. So trying to figure out like, okay, what could I add? Because my math was not working for me. So moving some things around, making sure that I do have that My First Pet stuff everywhere. And just basically just throwing in things until I finally got closer to that 2116. And this is where I really started to struggle, because I was like, okay, I just need like $11, but where's $11? Where's 11 simoleons? It goes, 5 and then 10 and then, 15 or what have you, even 8. And it's like, which, now that I realize I could have done 2 8s, I just realized that right now, which kind of sucks. So it was like, okay, 21.15. It's like, come on, there's got to be something that is 1 cent, or not 1 cent, but 1 simoleon. What is 1 simoleon? And then I realized I needed to do all the cheats again and dive back into debug. And yeah, it definitely took a long time for me to find something that would work in debug. I mean, I was like looking everywhere, scrolling up and down in debug, trying to find something that would work. And I did eventually get lucky with a plant, and I found these blue this blue flowered plant. And there I have 21,016. So from there, I basically was making a driveway kind of thing with paint, train paint. And I was like, I'm done. Chaotic build challenge. There we go. It is up on the gallery if you're interested in maybe just making it better. You could think of it like a shell challenge if you want to, where you can't take out, the platforms and you can't delete any of the walls. If you want to, definitely tag me. Just do hashtag ShojoGirl900. I would love to see somebody be able to make this way better. So there you have it. I hope you enjoyed watching this super chaotic build challenge. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more chaotic challenges in the future, as well as Let's Plays, and I will see you all later. Bye!